If you want to evolve your mind to change your reality, you actually have to go deeper than the mind. You have to go to the sense of who you are. You have to go to your identity. We're constantly filtering reality through the lens of our identity. It's determining a lot of how we're thinking, what we believe, how we act. So in order to truly evolve and change your life, you need to change who you are being. And in order to create a new self, you have to stop being the old self. And the first thing that you need to do in order to do that is to be self-aware. To become familiar with your unconscious states, with the unconscious states of your body and your mind, requires will, it requires intention, and it requires heightened awareness. Close to 95% of our life is subconscious or unconscious, means that we're not really applying awareness to it. It's actually just subconscious patterns or autopilot patterns that are doing our life for us. It's not actually consciously constructed by us. So if you become more self-aware, you will naturally become more attentive. And if you become more attentive, you will become more conscious. And when you become more conscious, you will begin to notice more things. And if you notice more things, then your ability to observe yourself increases. And ultimately, the more that you observe, the more you awaken from your own unconsciousness. And the more that you awaken from your own unconsciousness is the more that you awaken into your own conscious awareness. So the purpose of becoming self-aware is so that you no longer allow any thought, emotion, or action that you don't want to experience to pass by your awareness. You can really begin to see them more clearly instead of just reacting to them. And over time, your ability to inhibit those states will increase. You'll be able to stop the wiring in your mind that is associated with the old self, with the old patterns, with the old personal reality. And as a result of that, you are no longer creating that same mind. You're basically pruning yourself. You're pruning away all the old patterns that aren't really serving you, and you're slowly replacing them with a more evolved set of systems. And in addition, by interrupting the old feelings that are associated with the thoughts and the beliefs and the identity of the old self, you are no longer signaling your genes in the same way. Your thoughts, your emotions, your awareness affects gene expression. So you are quite literally stopping your body from reaffirming itself as the same mind. So as you develop the skill of becoming more familiar with your old self, preferably through something like meditation or just a lot of self-awareness practices, you can Google quite a lot of them, you'll get a whole list of them, you will ultimately become more conscious. The goal here is to unlearn who you actually are, to unlearn all of the old conditioning, all of the old patterns that aren't serving your highest timeline. And once you do that, you're actually freeing up energy from your body so that you can create a new self. You can't create a new personal reality while still being the same person. You have to change yourself and become someone else. You have to evolve yourself in order to evolve your personal reality. Just like how you can't solve a problem at the same level of consciousness that created it. So how do you do this at a very practical level? Meditate every single day. Learn mindfulness meditation. Learn self-inquiry. Learn to identify beliefs and limiting beliefs. Watch your thoughts instead of being identified with them. Write down the patterns and habits of your life, what you do right when you wake up in the morning, what a lot of your sort of core daily habits are, and actually notice which ones serve you and which ones don't. If you wake up and you scroll on your phone right away, notice whether or not that is serving you or not. Write down all your bad habits, all your unhealthy habits. You basically want to get as clear about your patterns and habits as you possibly can and be conscious of yourself, mechanically acting out thought patterns, emotional patterns, reacting to life. Watch yourself mechanically act out behavioral patterns, doing the same stuff every single day, expecting some kind of new result. You need to really fill up your life with practices that increase self-awareness and intentionally self-reflect. Ask yourself powerful questions like, who do I want to be? What are my core values? Why? What do my core values mean to me? How can I ground them into my life? You can Google all sorts of powerful questions to ask yourself. Literally just go on Google, type in 20 powerful questions to ask myself to change my life, and you will get a lot of questions. You'll get way more than 20. So it's up to you to take this seriously. I can't spoon feed absolutely everything to you, but I've given you quite a lot here for you to get started. I offer one-to-one coaching. You can book a free call with me that'll help you out quite a lot. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Take it easy.